There are two types of emails which you can send with InvolveMe. The first one would be self-notifications, and the second one would be custom follow-ups to your participants. The difference between these two is that the first one is for you and your team and your clients internally, and the second one is for your project participants externally. To receive an email for every submission, all you need to do is click this button and enter your email. It doesn't have to be the same email that you registered with. It can be your personal email, somebody on your team, or even a client. You can enter up to 5 emails here, and that's all you have to do in order to set up self-notifications for each submission. The content of this email is automatically generated, and it's a summary of all the data provided by the participants, like question answers or personal data, for example. Now, to set up the second type of email, which would be custom emails to participant, we tick this button, and now we get to choose when do we send this email. We can pick between every time when a submission is completed or when a payment is successful. Payment is successful is for payment confirmations and sending digital goods, for example. So, for example, when somebody pays for your ebook or online course, you can use this to send them a link where they can access it, or you can also add it as an attachment. Here's how you would add an attachment, for example. Another thing you need to set up would be the sender's name, which is the name that people will see in their inbox when they receive this email from you. For example, Monica from InvolveMe. And the reply to address, which is the address that people can reply to if they have a follow-up question. That's done. You can personalize your emails with personalization tokens, which are here showed up as these green fields. They will fill up with the information that you collected with your project or from the project itself, like the project name, for example. If you want to add a personalization field, you can do so in 2 ways, either by clicking the plus sign and typing in whatever you're looking for, project name, or by typing @ and starting to type whatever you're looking for, or just scroll down until you find it, and there it is. Now these fields will fill up with the values that you have collected. Another cool way to personalize your emails would be with images, which you can simply drag and drop into your email editor here, and there you go. You can also add GIFs. You can add a little caption. If you don't add anything and leave this blank, it will show up as blank. Now finally, if your project has multiple outcomes, there's an option for that as well. So tick send different emails for each outcome, and you basically do what we just did, but individually, one by one for each outcome. When your email is done, it's a good idea to preview it by sending yourself a preview email, which will be automatically sent to the email that you have registered with. Now this email, the green values of the personalization tokens will not be pre-filled, so you will see them as set outcome names. Do not panic, that is supposed to happen. It is simply because you have not actually filled in the project, so there's nowhere to pull this information from. If you want to see the email the same way your participants would, simply fill in the actual project after your emails have been set up, and you will see how that looks like. And that is how you set up InvolveMe emails.